Welcome back, El Polo Diablo. Yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right. Yards. Turn right.
So we're back on hospital radio with my friend Chris and myself, Degs. Huge shout out to all the fans who came down to our full moon beach party. Yeah, we like a party, right? Yes. It was a great gig with incredible energy. Best of luck to all the drivers heading up to Horizon Rush to check out the new PR stunts on offer. So Chris, when that parade float went into the canyon, does that sort of thing happen often when you're mates with Jay Shaw?
All the time.
El Polo Diablo. Sorry to interrupt your Hall of Fame chase, but we need to pick an adventure. Thought you'd never ask. Alex has been talking gauntlet ideas for weeks. I'll call him.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but that's about all I can think of for Horizon Wilds. You did it!
This is hospital record. Playing all the bangers.
Right, well if the gauntlet's scouted and waiting, it's going to be a good one. Even I barely know where we're going. I was chatting to this bloke who said one of the most famous movie cars in history is actually abandoned in a barn somewhere in Mexico. What do you reckon? Sounds like a wild goose chase to me.
You have arrived at your destination.
should take a look at the wheel angles on the Fairleigh. Do you think we can open it up a bit further?
Rob, is that you? Are you in Mexico?
Yes, you're a hard man to get in touch with.
Keeping me busy, Rob. But does this mean we're going drifting again?
Yes, it does. Meet me at the festival when you can.
You have arrived at your destination.
There's only one Welshman I know who can handle a car like that.
Well, it's not a patch on your sideways skills, that's for sure.
Modest as always. So, what are we doing?
I need a third-party evaluation of the modifications to my Sprinter.
So just drift it down the runway. Let's go!
A nice show for the local drift club, just like back in the UK. There we go, that's everything shaken out and warmed up. Feel free to keep going, though. The temp on those tyres is coming up nicely. Keep at it.
That really is the best way around a corner.
Actually, there is increasing acceptance of the value of lateral velocity in shortening a corner, even in more conventional racing contexts.
It's been too long, Rob.
Head back to the top if you want another run.
So, when's the grand opening of Drift Club Mexico?
Who told you about that?
You're too easy, Rob. Call me for the next one, you hear?
Hey, old Polo Diablo. Festival setup is looking pretty good, right? I don't know, I think we have a few more adventures in us. And you want to put a bow on your Hall of Fame run, right?
Do you have time to drop by and have a look at my Nissan? For the thing.
Sure, Rob. Anything for not Drift Club Mexico.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn sharp left. You have arrived at your destination.
So, what have we got here?
The Nismo GTR. I do love a Nissan. One of the best drift platforms in the world. In my opinion, of course. Evidence for other opinions is welcome.
got a route. Right, let's see what this can do.
It's technical. Some very tight turns along the reservoir. Rear-wheel drive is perfect for this, though. Really tight set of corners coming. Of course, this is all-wheel drive. And pricey. Usually you see them on the pro drifting circuit. Luckily, we had one knocking around the festival, so I had a look at it for you. The GTR is famous as a modular platform, and that's not just because of the wheelbase and the organic grip. The PR38 DET engine is an exceptional starting point for a drift build. Stock turbos can easily make 700 bhp. You need to build for that amount of power at both ends of the intake exhaust port, of course. In the final analysis, not a cheap drift platform, but definitely a good one.
That's a good car. What's the next recruitment vehicle?
Recruitment? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure. Call me.
When you're over by the bridge, drop by. But you know what?
I'll slide right over then.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right.
That's a 325. Very nice. Not stock though, right?
Not at all. Get in. I'll tell you as we go. Rear rear-wheel drive, 6.2-litre V8 engine developing 750 bhp. Custom camber for optimal entrance and exit angles. It's quite the piece of engineering. This is an interesting technical challenge. Drifting uphill. The additional inertia is a very intriguing factor in how you achieve the optimal corner approach. Alejandra said this was her first drift car. That makes sense. Abundant parts, reliable, and easy to work on too. Interested in how we calculate drift scores, it's about speed and angle in the drift. That means there's a maximum theoretical value for a stretch of road. Excellent lateral velocity management. That's absolutely at the top end of my projections. As before, we're running some informal leaderboards for all of these little drives, and I worked up a few of Haley's accolades. Have a look at them. There's a bit of a reward for doing them all.
I'll take a look. Call me for the next one.
Got a moment? Drop by the Copper Canyon.
In 100 yards. In 100 yards. Turn left. Calculating route. In 200 yards. Turn right. your destination.